be a doorkeeper in your house. If it meant I would get you gaze, make me a gatekeeper in your house. 'Cause I'm just here to bring you praise.
First Kings chapter 18, and then Elijah confronts the Israelites and the God that they have pledged their allegiance to. Amazingly, they had pledged their allegiance to a God who was the God of rain, and they were living in drought. They had turned from their devotion to the Almighty God and the only true God, and they were worshiping a God that was called the God of rain, but there was no rain. That God couldn't make it rain. And Elijah confronts them in obedience to God. Elijah did all of this in the will of God, and yet he asked his servant in the place of prayer to go and check for rain. And the servant came back time and time again and said, "There's no rain coming. I don't see any sign. I don't see any sign. There's no sign in the skies that it's going to rain." And then I thought to myself that many times we expect the reward of obedience to be immediate. And every time we obey God and every time we act in obedience, we are expecting that the reward and the result of obedience will be immediate. But sometimes the reward of obedience doesn't come immediately. And when it doesn't come immediately, it is a test to see if we will remain consistent in the path of obedience. And there are many people today who have turned their backs on the path of obedience because they didn't get the reward immediately. Elijah asked his servant to go and check again and again and again and again until finally the servant came back with a message that I see just a handful. And Elijah knew that was enough. Sometimes God gives us sign to assure us that what he has promised is going to come to pass. And people of faith will throw a party at just the sign, knowing fully well that the one who gave the sign is going to bring the wonder. Friends, I just want to encourage you this morning. First of all, continue to walk in that path of obedience and righteousness. You may not get an immediate reward for it. You may not get immediate results from it, but continue. Consistently walk in that path. Much more than the result that you get externally is the result that you're getting internally inside you. You're training your heart, training your human spirit, training your mind to walk in righteousness. Secondly, rejoice at the signs that God is giving you, because it's a sign that the wonder is coming. Have a blessed day, friends.
It's here I find your so much better than